Search and destroy. Eliminate the objectives. Charges acquired.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Abyss Play Gaming here, bringing you a gameplay commentary. This is a Search and Destroy League Play match on Standoff, where I go off with a sniper. So, me and Brax in this game, actually 2v4 for most of the part, so I think it's YouTube worthy. I usually don't like League Play Search. Fucking theater's laggy, my bad guys. I usually like to record them live, but I didn't have it on, so I needed something to talk over that's pretty long, because I wanted to just go over like UMG and whatnot. So let me just talk about the gameplay a little bit, or go more into detail about the gameplay. I'm pretty sure I dropped like 14 kills. Like I said, we 2v4 for most of the time, and I'm using the sniper pretty much the entire time. I'm pulling my SMG every once in a while, but yeah, I'd get bullshitted by a sniper. I'm pretty sure I've already been over that, about how me and snipers don't really work well together. But alright, now it's time to talk about UMG. Let me see. First topic I'm going to talk about is Epsilon, and just the disrespect that went on there. Of course, whenever they're playing Envy, they felt kind of like they had to beat Karma, because a lot of people said that Karma was their entire team, so they're just feeling pretty hyped because they were beating Envy, the team that Karma left them for. So that's kind of the reason they were so hyped, and that they were getting really out of hand. But still, I don't condemn Killa's actions, Killa and Parasite, especially the flaunting of the bank account and talking about Hastro. Like, Hastro basically created Comp. I don't know why talk shit about him. That's really fucking bad. But yeah, I really don't like Killa or any of Epsilon. John's the only, I don't really like John either. I don't know why I said that. But they're all just really cocky, and I mean, there's a difference between, I think confidence is a great thing. You need to have confidence to play Call of Duty. You have to be confident in your shot. But you can't be cocky like that. Like that's just ridiculous, where you're screaming, like you sound like a choo-choo train. Like, it's literally, Killa just looks retarded. He said he was like roasting or whatever. Like, you're just literally just screaming into your mic, like woo woo. I would do it like he did, but I don't want to break y'all's eardrums. And it's just, he's really annoying, and he's really, like, Epsilon's just bringing the community down. Like, this community's been built up, and they're making people look down upon it because of their actions. Like, they're being so completely unprofessional. They're acting really immature. Like, I don't understand why you would literally just trash a community that's basically your only source of income. Like, Parasite was living with his mom and was doing nothing with his life a year ago, and now he's making tons of money because of the Call of Duty community, and now he's destroying it by making people look down on it. Like, we've just had such a good year with Black Ops 2, and I don't want people like him to just ruin it and make people think Call of Duty competitive is a joke. So that's just my little rant. So, really not happy with them at all. But also, I wanted to talk about Envy a little bit and how they didn't place too well. I mean, it's understandable. They didn't really have very good chemistry with Karma. I mean, Karma's been on Envy before and he's played with them, but I mean, Black Ops 2 has changed a lot since they played, so really just need to kind of scrim a lot more. They didn't do a whole lot of scrimming because Karma was in England or I think it was in, I don't know, I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was in England for a lot of the time. And he didn't have an Xbox because he left it in his hotel room. And yeah, so they just had, and then I'm pretty sure like JCap went on vacation or something. So they didn't really have a lot of time to scrim, which is unfortunate because I feel that they could have placed really well at that event if they had. They just they lost to Conquer again. Nifty's a fucking beast, man. Like, he's the most actually he's not really underrated anymore, but he was the most underrated player ever. Like, I've been watching him since like GBS and D, and dude's a beast. Definitely deserves to be where he is today. Mad respect for him. And then they
Search
lost
and
to
destroy.
Epsilon, which is, you know, what I was talking about with the whole trash talking Killa, basically just
Eliminate the
like
objectives.
yelling like a retard into his mic.
We got the bomb.
And then who else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, TK. TK. Man, TK. Love that team. I love Sharp. I felt Sharp was really underrated before this tournament. Like, a lot of people didn't have as much respect for him as they should have. He's a beast. I think the best team on Fear and COD Champs and stuff, but some people think it was John. Really just who you like. I don't like John really, so that's why so I'm kind of biased. But I think Sharp's a beast, and I think he deserves to be where he is right now. And I'm glad, like, Realize was getting a lot of shit, like a lot of people are saying shit like Realize was holding them back and stuff, but Realize really wasn't. He's a beast of a player. It just, things just didn't click with them. Like,
Bomb active.
I think Nezla's a beast too, but I honestly think that Realize is the better,
Good job,
I don't know, I
SEALs.
don't want to
Get
get into
ready for the
that. I
next
don't want to get
round.
into a fight about that, but, yeah, they're both really incredible players. Just Realize wasn't the type of player they were looking for. He was, more of a slayer than they needed. They needed someone to play the hill like Nezlo can. So definitely works out really
Search and
well.
destroy.
They actually could have won
Defend the
that
objectives.
series if they choked a flag cap in the CTF in the initial round, because you know it like carries on. In like the first match, they lost 3-1, and it could have been 3-2, which would have given them a bigger chance of winning, because they ended up losing 6-4. And I think if they had taken them to S&D, they for sure would have won, because they didn't drop an S&D map the entire time. But I'm definitely impressed with TK. I hope that they can keep it up. Hopefully they'll get invited to PAX. I really want to watch them again soon, especially against like all the teams. Like, I guess the only big team that really wasn't there was Optic. So they're always a contender
Bomb
for like
active.
top 4. So it would have been a little bit more competition. Would have been able to see like what TK was made of a little bit more. My bad for burping. But yeah, unfortunately they weren't there. So, but they played really well. They beat Epsilon twice. Let's see, who all did they beat? That was really big. Epsilon twice, and then fourth. They beat Merkin. That was an intense series. So that was really fun to watch. I had a lot of fun watching UMG.
Eliminate the
I was up to
objective.
like, I only got like 3 hours of sleep last
We
night, and I
got the
had to get up at
bomb.
like 6 for work because I was up all night watching the stream. Had to see who won, man. It was pretty intense, the complexity match, but it wasn't it didn't even really feel like a finals though. It didn't feel as tense as finals usually are. But it was definitely a good match, and like I said, mad props to TK for keeping up with complexity and for
Bomb
placing
carrier
second
down.
after placing like ninth. I'm pretty sure they placed ninth at Anaheim. Wait, actually, no. BVV placed sixth. I don't know. I know that Neslo placed like ninth with Prime at Anaheim, and then I'm pretty sure VVV placed sixth. So it's definitely a step up from where they were before. Really good. And yeah, proud of them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Braxy. There we
Time's
go.
almost up.
Yeah, I did that last time. Yeah, I was just doing a commentary last time, and my brother walked in and started talking, so I'm out of here. Had to restart the commentary. It's pretty, and he didn't even do it at the beginning. He did it as I was like 10 minutes into it, so that's pretty frustrating. I was about where I am now. Yes, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, the COD Ghost reveal. Yeah, I'm so
Bomb
glad that they
online.
let a bunch of pro players come to help mold the game, because I think that's where they really messed up in Modern Warfare 3. Like, they couldn't even do lands on Modern Warfare 3 for like the longest time. That just ruined the game. That honestly wasn't a terrible game for comp. Like, I mean, sure, spawns were kind of messed up and guns were overpowered at the beginning, and you know, there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. But there was a lot of stuff right with it. It was a really good game. It was the game I've won the most money on. It was my favorite game, probably for that exact reason. But I hope that Ghost is kind of a mix between Black Ops 2, like, and with the competitive factor, and Modern Warfare 3. Because, I don't know, just like the best aspects of both games, because these are probably, well,
Hellstorm missile awaiting
I don't
orders.
know, I was really, like, Black Ops 1's definitely
Good
been my
job,
favorite
SEALs.
game, and
Get ready for
then
the next round.
Modern Warfare 3 is probably my second favorite. And I'm changing my mind. I just said Modern Warfare 3 is my favorite game, but yeah, Black Ops 1 is definitely my favorite game. Probably the game I was best at.
Search and
Could
destroy.
have gone big if I had put more time into it, just like this game. I could have gone a lot bigger if I had put a lot more time into it.
Protect the objective.
Just didn't have a lot of time back then. I was a little kid, so I was 14, and yeah, I didn't really have any money or like any. I mean, actually, I could. Like, I went to a couple events, but more events I've been to in this game. But yeah, I didn't have the time with like school and stuff. But now I've got all that stuff sorted out, and Call of Duty is a lot easier to grind. And let's see, how much longer do we have in this game? Alright, 3 more minutes. Come on, carry on. Alright, y'all probably, if y'all are still here, then y'all are fucking beasts.
Clear the objective.
Most of y'all have probably left y'all are bored out of y'all's mind. I'm trying to keep this as interesting as I can, but I don't usually do a lot of commentaries. Like, and whenever I do, they're usually like 3 minutes long. It's just like updating you on what's going on. But yeah, I'm trying to work on my commentaries. I've been live streaming quite a bit, and I did a couple live comms, been posting those. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to get a commentary out about the whole like Epsilon thing and whatnot in UMG. Oh, God, my bad, guys. I've been on actually the entire time. Whatever, he was having a beast of a game too.
Bomb acquired.
So, didn't get bored.
Friendly war machine deployed.
What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, my predictions for PAX. I'm pretty sure PAX is gonna be a 10-team invitational, so I think they're gonna bring like 6 NA teams and then probably like 4 teams from around the world. So my predictions are, of course, Complexity is gonna be going. I'm pretty yeah, Complexity 1G Affinity and UMG Atlanta. So they took both of those spots. So they're gonna have an extra spot to invite people, and they might even bring in 5 EU teams because of that. That'd be pretty sick. I always like watching EU teams.
Good job,
Always
Seals.
a lot of
Get
fun
ready for
because
the
you
next
don't
round.
watch them all the time, and they always have new stuff, so you can kind of learn from them. They do kind of different stuff than the NA teams. And then, so yeah, I expect the teams to be Complexity, Optic, of course, Envy, and TK after their performance at Atlanta, and then Epsilon. Yeah, those are the only 5 NA teams I expect to come, and then I expect them to get like 5 teams like. Ooh, wait. What team is Jared and Shane and everybody? What team are they on now? Or Epsilon? Or is there like an Epsilon NA and an Epsilon EU? That might be it. That's probably it. So yeah, hopefully the Epsilon EU will be there, and maybe Prophecy. And I know a lot of teams are wanting AAA to come, or a lot of people are wanting AAA to come, or wanting to see them again. I thought they were a pretty good team. So those are only 8. I don't really know a lot of teams that aren't NA, so it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, alright, that's the end of the game. Just show you the final kill cam, and I guess there's no final kill cam. Yeah, show you the scoreboard. 2 before them. One of them left in the last round, I think. And then, so yeah, that's the end of the commentary. Thanks for watching this 14-minute commentary.